I was watching this video of Oussama Amar, which is a French entrepreneur, and who helps other entrepreneurs and stuff like that. And I remember like the way he described entrepreneurship is super true. I mean, that's what I'm experiencing now. It's like, you always have this fantasy of like, starting your entrepreneurship journey and stuff like that. And let's say you're taking a boat, and you say you're gonna cross the ocean, and you're like, okay, you say to everybody you're gonna cross the ocean, and you come with your little boat, that you build and stuff like that, and you come to the beach, and everybody come to the beach, and then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna cross the ocean. Everybody take pictures. They're like, wow, this is incredible. You're gonna cross the ocean with that little thing, and then you cross the ocean, and then when you're on the other side, like people look at you and they're like, oh wow, like you're a hero, you made it, now it's true, blah blah blah, but what nobody talks about is when you're in the middle of the ocean and you have waves of 5 meters like crushing you, and you're cold and you're wet, and there is this huge big fancy boat that sails next to you and be like, okay, just come on, stop being that foolish, just come with us, and settle down in being an employee and stuff like that, and that's weird because he said that all of your resources at some point you'll be alone, and all the resources you have to find them within yourself, like it has to come within yourself. And that's super refreshing to hear that, because there was another influencer I was following yesterday, and I just discovered it. Not too sure of his name, but he said that in entrepreneurship we don't talk enough about like the dirty journey, like the this phase where you're just super alone, everybody's pessimistic with you, and you feel like you're not gonna accomplish and stuff like that. Like everybody want to be like super fancy and be like, oh yeah, like I made it overnight. I have so much success. I never fail. I mean, not that they say they never fail, but when you hear a lot of successful people, most of the time, in my experience, I don't really see them insisting on the hardships of the journey. And the problem is that when you're starting yourself and you're like, I don't understand, like to me it feels hard. It didn't seem hard to them. Like maybe there's something wrong I'm doing, or maybe it's not made for me. So I think it's super important in entrepreneurship, and the message we convey and stuff like that should be more transparent, and I would say, I'm not gonna say authentic, because I believe people are authentic when they share a lot of story about entrepreneurship. But I think we need to be more transparent on how hard it is, and I think Gary Vee does it super well, and some people does it super well. But I think we need to insist on that, and that's kind of why I'm doing this content, because like when you're in the middle of the ocean, everything is hard. You might be tempted of feeling like, oh yeah, like it's just because I'm stupid, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough. No, it's the middle of the ocean. It's cold. There are waves of 5 meters. You're getting wet, and it feels hard. So yeah, if you have been starting like an entrepreneurship journey, or if you have been working super hard on something, talk about like these very lonely, very despairing moments when you're just alone and you're just like, oh my god, it's horrible, and you feel like it's never ending. I'd like to see your stories in the comments. Let me know.